Carson.
And I'm Eric.
And we're the Science Guys. Today, in our awesome lab coats,
And expensive.
very expensive, we will be telling you about Isaac's 3 laws of motion. Eric, how about you start us off with the first law?
Okay. So, the first law is that if we have an object that is staying still, it's just going to stay still. But if it's already moving, it's just going to keep going on until something stops it. So, for example, here, we have a soccer ball. And if it's just sitting still like it is, it's just going to stay still, like I said. But if I tap it, it's just going to keep going until something stops it. Carson, how about the second law?
Okay. The second law is force equals mass times acceleration. An example of this is me pushing this chair. But since it is a lot heavier, I need to put much more force into it. Not like Eric, who it was easy to move the soccer ball. So if I move this chair, very heavy, it's very hard for me, so I need to put a lot of force into it. Eric, how about the third law?
Okay. So, the third law is that for every action, there is a reaction, or an opposite and equal reaction. So, for example, the action is that I throw this ball down at the ground, but the reaction is that it's going to come right back up and hit my hand. So, it came right back up because of the reaction. So, those are our 3 laws of motion. And we made a little song for you to remember these.
These laws of motion made up by Isaac Newton. This one has 2 parts. Now we start with the first part. Object in motion, gotta stay in motion. Object, no motion, gotta stay with no motion. Isaac Newton, survivor of the Black Plague. Isaac Newton, he was hit by an apple. Isaac Newton, calculus was his invention. Isaac Newton, he published the book Principia. Kids know your laws of motion. Ooh. Kids know your laws of motion. Ooh. Kids know your laws of motion. Ooh. Cause if you don't, you'll flunk high school. Cause if you don't, you'll flunk high school. Cause if you don't, you'll flunk high school. Second law's a bit harder. Don't believe me, just watch. Come on. Don't believe me, just watch. Force to move an object is the mass of object times acceleration. That's all there is to it. Oh, stop. Wait a minute. Pushes the chair, put some force into it. Take a look. Here's the third.
Carson, get the ball.
Bounce the ball on the floor. Watch it bounce back up again. For the action, there's the action. That's all the motion. Isaac Newton, survivor of the Black Plague. Isaac Newton, he was hit by an apple. Isaac Newton, calculus was his invention. Isaac Newton, he published the book Principia. Kids know your laws of motion. Ooh. Kids know your laws of motion. Ooh. Kids know your laws of motion. Ooh. Cause if you don't, you'll flunk high school. Cause if you don't, you'll flunk high school. Cause if you don't, you'll flunk high school. Cut!